Everything is finally going well. Your work is stable. Your relationships feel calm. Nothing is falling apart. And instead of feeling relaxed, you feel tense. You start overthinking. You wait for something to go wrong. You almost feel suspicious of your own happiness. It's strange. You worked for this. You wanted this. So why does peace feel uncomfortable? Here's the psychological truth most people don't realize. Your nervous system doesn't measure happiness. It measures familiarity. If chaos was familiar, calm will feel unsafe. If stress was normal, stability will feel foreign. Your brain isn't asking, is this good? It's asking, is this what I'm used to? And if the answer is no, it sends a warning signal. That tight feeling in your chest, that urge to check for problems, that voice saying, don't get too comfortable, that's not intuition, that's conditioning. If you grew up in unpredictability, emotional, financial, relational, your body learned to stay alert. You became good at scanning for tension, reading moods, preparing for impact. Hyper-awareness became your survival tool, and when you live like that long enough, calm feels unnatural. Peace feels like the moment before something breaks. So when things go well, you don't relax, you brace. You start thinking, this won't last. I don't deserve this. What if I mess it up? Sometimes you even create small problems. You overanalyze a text, you pick a fight, you procrastinate on something important. Not because you want drama, but because chaos feels more familiar than calm, and familiarity feels safer than happiness. Here's the uncomfortable insight. Part of you may believe good things are temporary or conditional. Maybe praise used to be followed by criticism. Maybe calm moments were interrupted by conflict. Maybe success in the past made someone resent you. So your brain made a quiet rule. Don't relax. It won't last. That rule protected you once, but now it sabotages you. There's another layer to this. When things go well, you lose your excuse. If life is chaotic, you can blame the chaos. If things are unstable, you can say, I'm just surviving. But when everything is going right, you're left alone with yourself. No distraction, no urgency, no external crisis to focus on. Just you. And if you've built your identity around being the strong one, the fixer, the survivor, peace can feel like an identity crisis. Who are you without something to fight? Who are you without pressure? If your self-worth is tied to struggle, ease can feel like emptiness. You might even feel guilty for being okay, especially if the people around you are not. You downplay your success. You minimize your happiness. You prepare for it to disappear, because staying in joy feels vulnerable. When you're stressed, you're in control. When you're calm, you're exposed. Here's another psychological truth. Your body can become addicted to stress hormones. When you're used to cortisol and adrenaline, they start to feel normal. Silence feels dull. Stability feels boring. So when life slows down, your system interprets it as something missing. But what's missing isn't danger, it's stimulation. And healing often feels like boredom before it feels like freedom. The shift begins with awareness. When things are going well and you feel that familiar tension, don't immediately trust the fear. Pause. Ask yourself, is there actually a problem right now? Most of the time, the answer will be no. It's just your nervous system adjusting to a new baseline. And that adjustment takes time. You can't force yourself to feel safe overnight, but you can slowly teach your body that peace is not a threat. Stay in the good moment a little longer than feels natural. Resist the urge to search for cracks. Let yourself enjoy something without preparing for its loss. That discomfort you feel when things are good, it's not a sign that something bad is coming. It's a sign that your definition of normal is changing. You are expanding beyond survival, and survival mode doesn't shut off instantly. It fades when you consistently show your brain a new pattern. Calm doesn't mean something is about to break. Success doesn't mean punishment is scheduled. Love doesn't mean abandonment is scheduled. Sometimes things go well because you've grown. Sometimes stability is the result of your effort. And learning to sit inside that without bracing, that's a new skill. You're not uncomfortable because you're broken. You're uncomfortable because your body is learning that peace is allowed. And the moment you stop asking what's about to go wrong and start asking, can I let this be good? That's when calm stops feeling suspicious and starts feeling like home.